My father was somebody. He helped put up Roper Hospital and Webster Rice Mills after the earthquake wiped the face of this godforsaken city clean. A fine brick mason he was, paid him 1/3 what they paid the white ones. Poor. My grandma was a slave washwoman busting suds for free. Can't get poorer than that. We the ones built the pretty white mansions for free, the fishing boats for free, made clothes, raised food for free. I loved you for free.
I've put most of my writing into a deeper understanding of the ordinary people, particularly the ordinary black people, the genteel poor, who have such variations and such depth to them. Maids, butlers, because I felt they've been so unjustly dealt with on film and on the stage.
Not only do we see her carrying trays, as Alice has said, and smiling and caring about her lady's troubles. That's all that she has. We don't think that she has any life or any worries of her own. What's been acceptable in films and on stage in this with these kinds of black people is that as long as they were important to the majority group, as long as they were important to white people, they were important to the story, important to watch, but they had no significance outside of their relationship to white. But as blacks relate to each other, and as we relate to our own experience, another dimension is explored in film and on stage, and that is what I think prevents the stereotype. That is where I think our young people are looking for definition and for meaning and for,
There's a speech that has that feeling to it, Ruby, in the play. What about when Lula says, when he asks you what is dignity? Says, do it, Julia. What is dignity?
What is dignity?
And that's what all the people are about, I think, in the play.
It's Herman. He says, do it for me, Julia. And I say, it's a feeling, a spirit that rises higher than the dirt around it without any by your leave. It's not proud, it's not shame. Dignity is. But it's never greenly. I don't know if it's us either, honey.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that I have you to say the things that I want to say, and that they're coming, they just go right through her. It's the medium of the playwright's medium.
I'm in this play specifically because of Alice and because it's written the way it is and because it says what it says. And it's such a joy to be able to be in something that you profoundly respect. All the characters do, I would say.
Also, I wanted to go back and undo all the misinterpreted people, all the people who have been misinterpreted and they're dead and gone, and you feel, no, it won't be left that way. I'll fix it. I'll put it the way it was, and I'll put it the way it is.
Yes.
And the way it's going to be.
Oh,
because like it is isn't good enough.
Good enough. And she says to Herman, and which is so timely in terms of race, we have to understand each other. We've got to scratch through to the truth of each other. And Julia says to Herman, she says, all of my people that's been killed, it's your people that killed them. All that been in bondage, your people put them there. All that didn't go to school, your people kept them out. It said, they killed them. All the dead slaves buried under a blanket of this Carolina earth. Even the cotton crop is nourished with heart's blood. Roots of that crop wrapped in tangle around my bones. And she says, but I didn't. He says, but I didn't do it. Did I? And he says,
he says, you're blaming me.
And I say, yes.
Yeah.
He says, whenever somebody, she says, yes, I blame you. She says, the one thing we never talked about. The one thing we never talked about. White folks killing me and mine. You wouldn't let me speak. He said, I never stopped you. He said, every time I open my mouth by what they do, you say, Christ, there it is again. Whenever somebody was lynched, you and me would eat a very silent supper. It hurt me not to talk. What you don't say, you swallow down. And then, it's gorgeous.